From the entertainment capital of the world, MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Orel Hershiser is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He will lead this one off today. Fouled away. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. He'll try again. 1-2. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Here's Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Popped him up. Garvey over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. Hard hit ball to second. Robinson is up with it. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting second, the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
At the plate, Pee-wee Reese. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Robinson aboard here at first with nobody out. Full count to Reese. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Robinson is on his way home. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box, Michael Simmons. Count remains 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Devers is over and he puts it away for the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. From the stretch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Luis Gonzalez becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. 1-1, here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. answer up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 6.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Here's a topper foul off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Kemp makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. Bellinger on at first, nobody out. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds. So striding in, Steve Garvey. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves
Batting
defensively.
nut.
And let's
The pitcher.
focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez.
Hershiser.
Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Now at the plate, Oral Hershiser, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. 1-1, here it is. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Jackie
Bases full now following the error. And next will be the speed threat, Jackie Robinson. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Swing and he pops him up. Betts coming on, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up and they remain loaded here with still only one gone.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Pee Wee Reese. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's
The
hoping
catcher,
for more
number
up there
8.
with the bases loaded,
Michael
but you can't be too upset with a sac
Simmons.
fly.
Into the box, Michael Simmons. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
2-2 the count.
Hershiser at second. Robinson at first. 2 out in the inning. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full. LA's on top 3-0. Now in the box, Ryan Sandberg. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 1-1 home. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Batting 8. The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Kemp. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 41, Chris Sale.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Popped him up. Devers is there. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The ball and 2 strikes.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 3-0. Digging in now, Mookie Betts, as we begin the top of the 4th. The 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
So striding forward now, Frank Thomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hit out towards second. Robinson is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Boston line score. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Stepping in now, Steve Garvey hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Digging in, Oral Hershiser. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Rocket to third. And that's in there. Base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Standing in now, Pee Wee Reese. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. A look at our line score here
now
through
batting.
the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Reese charging this one, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the 2nd baseman, Ryne Sandberg.
Stepping in, Ryne Sandberg. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is foul right side.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Boston line score. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Michael Simmons. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Ready once again, Luis Gonzalez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt
So a runner on first with one out now. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. Two and one.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Ready for another chance. Christian Vasquez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Simmons moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Sale.
Number 24 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Up high, 2-1 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, still down 3-0. Hector Velasquez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. That'll bring up the 2-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 55, Oral Hershiser.
Call's been made for a pinch hitter as the left-handed hitting Sean Green has moved into the on-deck circle.
Sean Green.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the drive out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. Into center field, line drive base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Into the box now, Pee Wee Reese. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Runners going. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now a throw over. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Thomas has a play, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Don Sutton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Dodgers, number 20, Don Sutton.
Standing in, Mookie Betts. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. The 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gonzalez ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Now to the plate, Frank Thomas. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's another 1-2. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Robinson scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Now
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Rafael Devers. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Gonzalez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Orel Hershiser takes home the win. Chris Sale struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.